Good morning, everyone. It's the Final Word show. It's the night after the exit from Europe for the Hammers. Thank you for everyone who shares and subscribes. We're heading towards 3,000 subs, so we hopefully be hitting that shortly. And thank you all for your recent support in the two videos. The Stuart Pearce video and the Hippo Head Sam Allardyce video has done really well. Thank you for your many comments. I am kind of up to date on top of replying to each and every comment like I used to. So thank you for that. And also last night's video, mixed feelings last night. Obviously, it's a fresh morning, fresh day. How is Jazz feeling this morning? I'm feeling very proud of the West Ham fans for last night. The atmosphere that was coming through was absolutely amazing. My two sons were there and they said it was great. So, a couple of things. What I used to say is right, which is the fans are great. They're loyal. If you apply yourselves in the right way, play football in the West Ham way, which last night, certainly in the first half, it was the West Ham way, that's what you get in terms of atmosphere, in terms of crowd, right? Second thing is, you play like that, then I know London Stadium isn't ideal, and I'm for one of the biggest complainers about it. You can get great atmosphere. You play the right way. And yes, there is a West Ham way. I don't give a shit what Sam Allardyce, Stuart Pearce say. There is a West Ham way. You play the West Ham way last night, you get 300% more better atmosphere. And in the London Stadium, you can create an atmosphere like last night. And also, I was telling you that the West Ham fans, that's all they want. Playing in that way, in that commitment, that's all they want. And yesterday we drew, we went out the tournament, every fan probably, and I could see, applauded the players off the pitch. There you go. It wasn't rocket science that Jazz has been going on for ages, was it? So on that side of things, very proud of the club. So well done to everyone on that. I don't want to even listen to the David Moyes press conference. I've missed the last couple. I can't do it anymore. And I can see the headlines is that, yeah, it's all about we've been in Europe 3 times. It's our third quarterfinal. He's just bigging himself up. He's just bigging himself up. A proper manager will be upset and angry and be honest and say, very disappointing to go out Europe, and let's see what we can do in the league. But he's probably milking himself up for the next job, saying, the fans got to be happy. It's been brilliant for them, hasn't it? It's a very weird, isn't it? When Spurs and West Ham drew 1-1, if you compare the two interviews after the game from Postecoglou, he was very angry, saying, yeah, wanted to win, disappointed with the draw. David Moyes, very happy with the draw. See the differences? And look at the season that Spurs have had. He's only had 2 transfer windows. He's completely changed and improved the way Tottenham play. The fans are on his side, and they're ready for the bumpy ride. Playing like that, of course you're going to let in a few more goals, but then playing the David Moyes way, look how many goals we're conceding anyway. Right? And I'd rather go out fighting, was it guns blazing, they used to say. I'd rather go out guns blazing, leaving it all out there, and then we'll see what happens, right? So that's a couple of things to take away. In terms of European qualification by league, I can't see it. I can only see about 3 points from the remaining fixtures, like I said. You might pick up points at Palace and Luton. By that I mean maybe you win at Luton, maybe you draw at Palace if you're lucky. You're not going to beat Man City. You're not going to beat Liverpool. You're not going to beat Chelsea. I can't see any of that, and we fucked it up. I mean, looking at that Newcastle result and Sheffield United result and Burnley result, Everton maybe 1 or 2, you fucked it all up, mate. That's your bread and butter of the league, and it's the second season in a row we haven't got a European qualification spot, right? So there is a bit of a different story to saying we're in Europe 3 years in a row and quarterfinals. There's a bit of a longer story about that, about the fuck up in the transfer windows, the fuck up in the squad status, the fuck up in the size of the squad, the fuck up in the average age, the fucking granddad age of the squad. You fucked up, mate. And I stick to my guns today again. I want to keep repeating myself from last night, but we could have done these lot. We could have done these lot if we applied ourselves in the right way, bought the right players, so these guys could have had a rest, you know, and we don't have to grill them into the ground. And now every fucking club knows since January, we just have to be in the game with West Ham up to about 60 minutes. They're going to have nothing left in the gas tank because they got no fucking subs. It's fucking embarrassing. Which club in the world, let alone the league, is in that situation? With respect to Cresswell, 2024, 18th of April, I did not expect Cresswell to be a left back anymore in a European quarter-final game on that stage anyway. You know, Kufal is great, but at best, if you're ambitious, you're ruthless, you wouldn't have Cresswell at full-back or Kufal at full-back. Or even Fabianski at the back, although he's always and done all right. And Antonio, I mean, good goal. Got into one or two other good situations, couldn't make it happen. I mean, it's embarrassing. 9-10 transfer windows later, Antonio is still leading the line. Cresswell is still our left back. And one or two other players just shouldn't be in and around the team, right? And you've got no bench. You're giving Benrahma away, Fornell's away. Downs was man of the match for Southampton again. I'm not saying he's the Premiership match-to-match 7, 8 out of 10. I'm just saying I'd rather have these people on the bench and give others a break. That's what it's about in the business end of the season, really. So my feelings this morning are Moyes, fuck off out of the club. I can't wait for the countdown. There's only about 5 games left. Thank fucking fuck for that. Walks down the road. I won't talk to him, mate. And well done to the fans. Well done to the fans. You proved to Moyes, you play yourself in the right way. That's what you get in return, really. I didn't speak a lot about the referee last night, but it was very, very shocking. Very, very shocking. I think he booked 5-6 West Ham players, and Antonio should have got at least many free kicks. He didn't get anything. And I think David Moyes is saying that, referee was one of their mates. They're all speaking in Spanish and very cozy. I don't know who he is, never seen him before, but he's been a bit of stuck-up fucker anyway in the whole game. Very, very ill-tempered match, wasn't it? Very, very ill-tempered. Lots of fights off the pitch, on the pitch. One of our guys in the coaching staff got sent off. It was nasty out there. I like it. I haven't seen it in a while like that. I like it, but it's just the referee didn't make it fair. It was that bad. Even Antonio mentioned it, and players don't normally do that, do they? Antonio goes, we were fighting against 14 people. It was that bad, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, little bit near, but so far it's just one of those things. Their goal was a fucking joke. I mean, we nearly got close to even beating that record. So for me, all right, they're great, whatever, but in the 2 games, I mean, they didn't score till the 81st minute, and we just sat back waiting to be fucking done. So they didn't score till the 81st minute in the first leg, and we more or less done them yesterday. So I don't see anything special about this team in front of West Ham, their fans, and the way we played. It's just a shame that we didn't set ourselves up in the same way in the first leg and didn't have a bench and squad, and the players all gassed out. And we'll see what happens in the league campaign, see what's left of them, really. And then in the summer, we'll see who the manager's going to be, see if Paqueta's going to stay. I look on the positives. If Paqueta goes, I'm looking at the money, the dollar signs, 85 million. Hopefully the board, well, very small hope that the board will cough up 50, 60, 70 million of their own money. Then we'll have 150 million to give to the manager, which again, a lot of work needs doing. You know, I'd like a third young goalkeeper in there. All across the back four, we need a change. Oggies should be going, shouldn't be giving him a new contract. Fabianski, it's not ambitious, but looks like we've got no choice but to give him another year. Cressy didn't want to stay. If you remember, Wolves wanted him. He should be gone, hopefully. Thank you for that, Cressy. Zuma's contract's up 2025, so that's the last year for him. Midfield, 4-2-3-1. We'll obviously need to replace Paqueta with a like-for-like alongside Alvarez. I don't see Kudus going after a season. That would be a bit harsh. I don't see him going. I don't see Alvarez going. Paqueta I definitely see going. Bowen I don't see him going. He'd probably give the new manager a season or 2 and see what happens. We'll take it. Having said that, there are links. Liverpool are being linked with Kudus now, everyone. They were linked with Bowen under Klopp, but they're being linked with Kudos now, but we can't stop that kind of thing. And obviously we need a striker up front. And I reckon, I've been banging on about 4-4-2 as being basically my favourite formation ever since I grew up with. It was good enough for Alex Ferguson and people like that. I think the 4-4-2 will make a comeback. Villa are doing it. I think Brentford do it sometimes, is it? 1 or 2. I think 4-4-2 will come back. It makes sense to me. It's not that different to 4-2-3-1. It just means you can mix it about a bit, and it's more clarity for me on the pitch. Left winger, right winger, 2 CDMs in the middle. One of them is an attacking stroke CDM like Paqueta. One is a true CDM like Alvarez. Flat back forwards as normal. Big guy, little guy up front, or a winger and a big target man. So keep an eye out on that. Football does follow in fashions. One has a tattoo, they all fucking have a tattoo. One has a Land Rover, they all fucking have a Land Rover. Glenn Hoddle does a diamond system, they fucking all play it for 2 years. One does 4-2-3-1 like Klopp, they all fucking jump on the bandwagon. Pochettino does a pressing game, they're all fucking at it. So it's just a copy. So it's just going to take one of the top 4, 5 to... Well, I say that. So Villa are doing 4-2-2, 4-4-2. So keep an eye on 4-4-2 next season. A lot of people will pick up on that. Because I don't want the people like Danny Ings dying out the game. That's the bread and butter. The pure finishing, that's gone now. So that's why you see so many chances missed. So the defending of art, the defending of art's gone. And how to take your chances gone out the window, even though there's like so many goals in every game, but you don't see how many chances go missing really. So yeah, it's just so that's it. My thoughts really. We could have easily beaten them over the 2 legs if we had applied ourselves in the right way, and we had some subs on the bench and things like that. Really, that covered up the suspensions that we had affecting us in both games. They had more or less everyone available. And David Moyes, you can fuck off. I've got harsh words for him. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm not even going to say thank you, fuck off. My relationship with him has taken a turn for the worse this season. He should have fucked off last summer. Board, yeah, I'll have a go at the board another time, but the board has given him enough money in those windows to change it. It's just the board is not being quick enough to get rid of him. We could have got Emery last October or Poch or someone like that. Done the easy route, didn't they? Just sat on their fucking asses. That whole season waste, and it's been painful for the season ticket holders and other people. And now it's going to be painful end to the season watching that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if he start playing fucking good football now, Moyes. He's such a cunt. And I bet he starts fucking playing better football now. It's just fucking hilarious, isn't it? So I've had enough of him. It'd be good to get a good fresh start under a new manager, and we can go back to positivity. Jazz can get his season ticket back, and win, lose or draw, we'll do it together, because we're going to hopefully play the right football, apply ourselves in the right way. It will generate a better atmosphere, and back to the old West Ham. Not back to the West Ham of, we want to win. No, back to the West Ham of great atmosphere, West Ham way football. So I'll leave you with that thought. 5-6 games to go, everyone, and we're going to be having many, many more nights and matches and atmospheres like last night, God willing, really. So have a lovely, lovely Friday, everyone, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care.